Here is a showing of the fans and air conditioners and dehumidifiers running on 7/6/2024. Very unpleasant day. Last night it rained about 0.7 inches, and the humidity from that storm has remained with us all day. 89% right now. It went up to 89 degrees earlier this afternoon. I just gave up on trying to cool the upstairs because it was fully sunny for most of the day. Now it just clouded over about an hour ago. I could do it, but the machines, they all have to be on. They're all going to run almost continuous. It's just not worth it. Not worth the cost. So I'm just kind of hiding downstairs today and in the garage. Got some fans going down here. Down here it's 42%, 81 degrees over 42, which is pretty comfortable if you have a fan on, because at 42% the fan is very effective. I've had the dehumidifiers on all night. I just shut them off because I was doing some filming and they're a little bit too loud. So over here I have this Ted to Tongue, whatever the heck it is, a weirdo brand, fan. And this works very well down here. I use this a lot when I'm filming because it's very, very quiet. And sometimes I put it in the window over there. Today I'm using it on the table. And it's just on low, and it's doing a good job to move the air around. So we got that there. And on the other side of the room, or the other side of the house rather, we have a cool breeze, or the warm stagnant air, 12-inch oscillating 3-speed fan, flawlessly restored by the letter H. Both cosmetics and functionality is just perfect on this thing. He really does good work, and everything I've got from him is like this. Now this fan would be identical if it had a white blade to that 16-inch model I showed a couple weeks ago or whatever it was. This is surprisingly powerful. I was really surprised when I turned this on. This is a really good fan, and I was not expecting that. I always thought that like these Cool Breeze ones are just kind of cheap junk, but this actually works really good. I got this dehumidifier on over here. Yes, I've been emptying this 2 or 3 times a day. Just ridiculous. But it's working. It's pulling it down to 39. We got 81 over 39 down here. And yes, I have all these ceiling fans here, but they're really just for show. They're so close together that they really don't move any air. I can feel that strong all the way over here still. Look at this. This is stinking ridiculous. So in the garage, last night I had used this. Turn it on before I went to sleep. When I got up in the morning, it was 69 over 50 in here. Since I got up, I turned on the Whirlpool instead, around like 2 or 3 o'clock. And it hasn't gone down. The Whirlpool, that's Whirlpool too. I turned on the 14K Whirlpool, and it hasn't really gone down at all. So that's kind of interesting. That's only a 6, but it works very, very well. And then over here I also have, I also have this on. Something paddling here. 14K Whirlpool. And it does put out a lot more air than the other one does, and it feels about the same temperature, so I don't know why it's not getting any colder in here. Unless maybe it just got so hot out. Because the thing is, that one was running at night, it was only 74. Now it's almost 90, so I guess it makes sense that we need a lot more power. It's dripping pretty good. Of course, you can't see it because the stinking window's so fogged up. That's what it is. And this is running on high. You should always run these on high when it's hot out. Keep the pressures down in the system. This is a real nice, quiet machine. I actually think that this is quieter than the 6 over there. And then also in here, I have this arrow junk hanging on the ceiling to push the air over from the conditioner. Because with the vehicle in the way, it kind of doesn't get over here too good. But this solves that problem. And I guess I'll use this as a thumbnail, because if I use one of the nice vintage pieces that I'm showing in this video, nobody will click on it. It's kind of interesting. Interesting cloud coverage there. I'm gonna go take a picture of that. This is all just from today. The compressor in this thing is so quiet. It's all sweaty. It's amazing what kind of condition this thing was in when I got it, and how well it still runs after being cleaned up. Really speaks volumes about the quality of the equipment. The condenser's barely even warm. It's running so good. I do have the unit running in the computer room because I was editing some video before. And it's working good. Probably should put a bucket there. This is one of the reasons why I would never want central air conditioning, because now I can just close the door here, cool this one room that I'm using, and not pay to cool the rest of the house. It's getting real cold in here, 70 over 41. Quality stuff. And despite what people want to say, this is good quality too. And out here, it is 84 over 47. And I'm just running this for the whole house right now. And it's keeping everything dry. It's hot up here, but I'm not going to be up here for several hours still. There's no point in running all the machines. We'll put the carrier on later, and we'll put this one on later, but not yet. There's no reason to. It's now 11:10. I got a little carried away with a project I was working on and really enjoying. So I guess I'm going to go to sleep late again. I wanted to go to sleep early, but that seems to be something I have a very difficult time with. Anyways, our final temperature check down here is 82 degrees over 35% humidity, which is warm. It's very warm. But since the humidity is low, you put a fan on and it ends up feeling pretty comfortable. That's a wrap down here for tonight, so we're going to go ahead and switch this stuff off. Leave the dehumidifier on, of course, because this can run safely unattended because it's not a fire hazard. And then we'll get a temperature check over here. It is 80 over 38. Just came upstairs and it's 84. But it's over 45, so it's not that bad. This is really doing a good job at keeping the moisture down through the whole house. Let's see what it is in the living room. Where's the... Here it is. In here, it's 81 over 49. It's so bad out you can actually see the haze in the air. Look at that. You can see the haze where the street light is. That's ridiculous. So this dehumidifier is working really good. It's filled the bucket almost halfway already. Look how much water's coming out of there. Thing's a little too fast. I might put a decent filter on it to slow down the airflow a little bit. Definitely working pretty good, but I feel like it could be pulling more under these kind of conditions. This is a rotary vane compressor. It's got a very unique sound to it. You can hear the individual vanes as they spin around. That's pretty cool. Alright, time to start up the air conditioners. Put that on so we can see the lights dim as this powers up. So I'll set this to around 75. That is such a cool startup sound. This one will set to continuous. 74 out. I think that's cool enough to run it on low. And now let's see what the temperature is in here. This is still working nicely. Oh, it's cold in here. We got some condensation on the window. It's 66 over 41. That's cold enough. If we can actually, you know what I'll do? I'll just leave it, and I'll open a door and let this air move into the rest of the house. I gotta do this so that the door stays open. In the computer room, we're going to use this. Get the light on. Probably run this overnight tonight. I'm going to plug this in. Okay. And we'll turn this on, cool, medium, and we'll set it to 75. Must be some leaves or something in there. Okay. And lastly, we'll go into the bedroom and we'll turn this back on and move the registers over to the left so the air stays in here more. Okay, we're cooling off. Give it about a half an hour and then we'll go around and check them all and see how it's going. This just stopped. I wonder if the auto shut off does work. It's on all the way, so it definitely did not. No, I heard that click, so it did not satisfy the thermostat. Is that accurate? It's a little low. It's about 45. Actually, no, that is pretty accurate. It's around 45. 60, 50, 40. Actually right on where it should be. Well, maybe this is working properly. Well, it's emptied out. I'll put it back in and see if it comes on. It's only about halfway filled up, if that. So I'm kind of surprised that it's cutting off already. Alright, I emptied the bucket. Let's see if it comes back on. That's not good. Plug's not hot or anything. This fan is not a good test case because the switch is pretty flaky. Now, let me get a different one. This does not always work properly. Nothing's hot here. Huh. The outlet's dead. That's kind of odd. Well, let's go downstairs and let's see if any of the breakers are open. That shouldn't be. Of course, who knows what's on that circuit. Okay, so it is tripped. I bet that's hot. I bet that the computer room, I bet that the media room and the bedroom are also on that circuit, because it went out right after I turned on the other air conditioner. Because you can get two on the same circuit in the 5K range. You know, they're probably, I don't remember how much that one draws, but that one's probably 6 amps, 7 amps, and so is this one. So, did this restart properly? Yeah. And that restarted properly. Alright, so that's the issue, is that we just can't plug it into the same. Well, I bet this will fire now. Yep. Okay, so that's all. Gee, I got a little excited there. I thought maybe the auto shut-off had fixed itself. Alright, so I guess we can't use that in conjunction with the bedroom air conditioner and the computer room air conditioner. Or the media room air conditioner. I don't know, maybe all three of them are on there. Who knows? So this fan is pretty flaky. Last time I tried to use this, I couldn't even get it to work. I really need to just replace the switch. It's gotten a lot worse because I had been using this a lot. I finally started to just plug and unplug it. To change the switch. Come on. Getting closer to it. Oh gosh. There we go. It's now 11:53. I just took a bath and did a couple other things around the house here. I'm about to go to sleep. It's 79 degrees, over 41%. It's completely comfortable to me. So before I shut everything off for the night, let's take a look outside. All the drain holes is draining. Windows are all fogged up in the living room here. That's ridiculous. It's not even that cold in here. There's a haze in the air. You can see it by all the street lights. Oh, you can see it in person. I don't know if it's going to pick up on the camera. Yeah, kind of. So everything is just soaked out here. This is when things get moldy, the plants get all messed up. That thing always drips that much. any time of day, any humidity percentage. I really don't understand that. Sounds like there's some kind of animal passing through in the woods, so we're gonna do this segment a little quickly. Better to have the flashlight like that or like this? I don't know. I guess this is better. Yeah, this is better. Yeah, look at all the haze on that street light. Wow. Not good. This is not ideal, but there's no way to put a bucket here because of the gutter thing. So this is dripping about as much as that Better's is, but yet this is half the capacity. This thing dehumidifies really good. And for whatever it's worth, I think this is a pretty good unit, especially for something made today. Yeah, this really is not ideal. All that water going right onto the foundation there. Now I gotta do something about that. That's gonna cause a problem. Maybe I can put that small bucket from by where the 6000 in the garage is. Grab that bucket maybe. Here, the carrier all over the yard. Yeah, look at that haze. Seriously? It's like almost 12 o'clock at night. What's all that honking? I should have shown that one first. That was going to ice up soon, I think. It's getting to be about 70 degrees in there. That's ridiculous. That is a serious air conditioner. Oh, this is satisfied. This is on, but it's satisfied. I'll grab this bucket and put this over there. And then I'll grab a new bucket to put over here. That's better. I don't think it's capturing 100% of it, but that's most of it at least. Well, maybe it is. Yeah, that's a big improvement. And I want all that water going down to the foundation like that. I'll grab this bucket since I'm not going to run this machine all night. And this one drips at least a foot away from the house. I feel like that's better than right up against it. During the day, that area bakes in the sun, so it probably doesn't even, the water probably just evaporates when it hits the ground. Alright, that'll good. That'll be good for that one. Wow, look at that haze. It's so bad. Alright, in the back we got two AEs running over here. And they sound great. Change the batteries in this flashlight. It's getting a little dim here. Come on. This one's on high. I wonder if it would trip more on low. That one seems to be tripping faster, and that one's on low. Yeah, this usually does trip faster. I guess I should put it on low. It's cool enough out. Tomorrow, if this persists, we might fire this up. Cool off the basement a little bit. It's 82 down here right now. Which on one hand works out because then the dehumidifiers work pretty good. But it's a little uncomfortable. See if this is iced up yet or not. It's warm out, so maybe it won't ice up. Nope, not yet. Definitely not iced up yet. Sorry, there's a Japanese beetle in my shirt. Still holding a full charge. Incredible. Zipping right back to the event. Perfect. It just started up. I just heard it when I was walking around the corner there. I've only got 1 minute left to film, so if the video cuts off suddenly, that's because it ran out of film. Everything's sweating in there. This one's working good. And the window's all sweaty. It's crazy. Not even set down all the way. That's like 72 maybe. '71. It should satisfy very soon. Well, I'm going to charge up the batteries in this torch if I can get it to shut off, and then I'm going to go to sleep. And probably another muggy day like this tomorrow.